Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Venkat. In this session, I'm going to show you how to configure ASA and Palo Alto Firewall and Ipsec Tunnel. I have built a session already with a WAN setup, which I used in the previous video for building Ipsec Tunnel between PA Firewall and a PA Firewall, which is from this firewall to this firewall. And the tunnels are going perfectly well, and they are talking to each side is talking to each other through encrypted traffic tunnel. So now what's my goal is to build same IPsec tunnel between the different vendor firewalls. One side will be on the Palo Alto, and the other side will the other branch or the other site will be on ASA firewall, which is built by Cisco. So I will configure the both firewalls and create an IPsec tunnel. So this is not big complicated, but it could be a confusing if you are doing it for first time, and it would take time consuming matter. I'm going to show you how simple and it is easy to configure that. All you need to focus is on few parameters, that's like crypto profiles for the IPsec and the IKE, and that's it. So except that, there will be much differentiation or any different configurations to do the IPsec tunnel. So let's get started. I already have a safe firewall built, and it is configured to talk to PA firewall 1 over here, and there is a successful tunnel going on, and I will show you the tunnel in a moment. All right, so I have booted up my firewall, and I opened my dashboard on the firewall, and this is the PA firewall PA1 firewall dashboard. And if you see, these are the two tunnels. The first tunnel is going to the other branch, which is on Palo Alto firewall as well, and the second tunnel is on ASA firewall. And so this is the configuration, and yeah, this is the tunnel setup. And let me boot the instances and try to initiate a session, and the tunnel should come up. Okay, so I selected this machine, this server, which is running on Ubuntu, and I'm going to ping the other server, which is on PA firewall, PA1 firewall, behind the PA1 firewall. And let me change my appearance on the session. Let me save it so I don't have to again all the time. Okay, yeah. So okay, so now this looks better. And now let me log in. Okay, so if I need to check my IP address on this machine, so if config, so this is the other VM, which is behind the other, which is on the other site, and I'm going to ping the primary machine, and now it should go through, and yeah, it is trying to reach. And so once it can ping the machine from one side to the other side, which means the tunnel is up. And if this Ubuntu machine is on this behind this firewall, so which the tunnel connected to this firewall should be up on the PA1 firewall. Okay, so let me refresh my dashboard on the firewall, and it is up. So this is how this is an overview of how it looks when the tunnel is connected, and this is the these are the parameters. So now so just for a quick check, let's see what we need for configuring the Palo Alto firewall to talk to ASA firewall. So it's a it should be very close call. All the parameters would be similar way. Local IP, peer IP would be changed obviously, and IKE info. Yeah, IKE status. Yeah, it's an info. Yeah, and the tunnel is different. Virtual router could be same, or you can change the virtual router. And these are all virtual system. It's the same one. And the security zone, if you want, you can create a different security zone to apply the policies. If not, you can use all the tunnels in the same VPN security zone and apply the policies across the board. And yeah, it depends on your preference. Okay, and now the other thing is IKE gateway. You got to change the IKE gateway configurations based on security profiles. Yeah, the only thing that would that will be changed is the IKE advanced options and go to crypto profile, as I said earlier. So you got to choose the best crypto profile that the Cisco device will also have. So make sure that it does have it. And when I select IKE default crypto profile, then I got to go over here and check what kind of encryption and authentication DH group and lifetime is on the ASA firewall as well. So on this firewall, it does have AES 128 3 days and authentication SHA-1 and DH group 2 and lifetime 8 hours. And on the ASA firewall, the lifetime would be infinite or undefined, and which is not same as the Palo Alto firewall. So we need to update that lifetime on the crypto profile, and we have to select the same encryption and authentication on the ASA firewall as well. And these two parameters are available on that firewall. So that's the reason I choose this default profile, so we can match the profile with the on the ASA firewall as well. And same thing with the Ipsec crypto profile. I use the, these are the same parameters, and the lifetime is 1 hour, which is D. And this will also be the same one. And but on the ASA, the lifetime would be it will match with the ASA lifetime as well. And now these are the parameters that we are going to consider and configure on the ASA firewall. So let me show you my existing ASA firewall. And okay, so I will show you how this existing ASA firewall is. And this firewall there's nothing much complicated configuration on this firewall, and it should be really easy. So run. There you go. The configuration starts from here. Yeah, and this is the crypto map. And next would be the crypto, and this is what I'm talking about. And this is the IKE crypto policy. I mean, this is the IKE crypto configuration: authentication, pre-shared, encryption, SHA, group, lifetime. If you see that, yeah, right. So yeah, this is the one. And the crypto map would be auto, so it will match with the PA firewall. And everything is, so the rest will be configured in the same way. And that, I think this is it, and this is how we are going to configure the new brand new ASA firewall. Now let's go ahead and do that. So let me grab a firewall, and yes, Ethernet switch, and Linux machine, Ubuntu machine as well. Okay, this configuration, I mean, this drawing looks a little messy, so let me make it clean, neat. Okay, this is a kind of clean drawing now. You know what, maybe, yeah. All right. Okay, yeah, so let me boot the firewall, and let's wait. By the time it boots, let me configure the router. Alright, so I have configured basic routes. So IP. Okay, so yeah, now I don't think we can ping outside since we do not have any access policy. So let me create some access policies. Now access list. List. Sorry. There. Any access group. Right. In outside. So I have applied the access policy to the interface now, and we should be good. Now let me ping. Right, so I can reach. Let me see. Show I route. Okay, so I have all routes, and yes. So just to make sure that it is going through the Ipsec tunnel, let me provide DHCP service for my inside host. Okay, so I have done the DHCP service connection as well, and let me boot this machine, and it should provide access. I mean, it should get an IP address from the firewall. Okay, yeah, it looks like it did got the IP address, and it booted right away. Right. Okay, we are in the machine now. So let's see. Yeah, it got the IP address. So now let me ping gateway first. It can reach gateway. Now let me try to ping the machine. Okay, so it is reaching. So let me disable OSPF. Oh, all right. So I have removed the OSPF, and let's see. And so it stopped pinging, which is good news. I will grab a new machine and boot it. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, come on. Just come on. Isn't it changing? Or why? Right, it got booted up. Into Okay. We find what's the IP address. Okay. Now SSH in 192.168 4.1. Yes. Admin admin. Okay. Finally, I got into the ASA firewall. So let's configure the ASA firewall first, with the in terms of IPsec, and then we'll go to the Palo Alto firewall. So we need an remote object group. That group work. What? Work object. Okay, and that's it. So run. Run object group. So we have inside network, outside, and VPN remote. So this is all the object groups we need, and we also need access list. Access list. VPN ACL. Standard MIT IP group. Sorry. Net group remote, and now let's start with the crypto map. So map VPN map 1 match address VPN CL match address with ACL. So map VPN map 1 set PFS. So map 1 set here 20.20.1.2, which is the other firewall gateway outside IP address. Crypto map 1 set IKE1, then transform set. Okay, let's create a transform set. ESP let's make it as just 3 days and SHA, since 3 days would be the encryption and SHA would be the SHA would be the authentication. Oh, okay. It says it does not have any transform maps. Okay, yeah, I don't know why it is saying that. Let me try again. SP. Okay, we'll try this one then. Yes. Yeah. And okay, it does say that it does not have that one, and I got to find why. Let me. I think I did not create a transform set. Yeah, I think I did not create a transform set, and crypto sec a1 transform set 3 sha, and then esp 3 esp hmac. Yeah, and now let's create again IPsec security association. So IPsec security association preempted aging, so it is infinite. Yeah, it should match with that Palo Alto firewall setting. So now we have created an IP crypto profile, IPsec crypto profile, and now we have to do it for IKE gateway profile. So crypto and so yeah, now this IKE gateway profile should be associated to the crypto map. So to do that, VPN map 1 set IKE1 transform set, and I have 3 sha. Okay, and now crypto map VPN map 1 surface. So where this map is going to be applied, it's on the outside. Okay, and now we have to provide the profiles. So that can be done by crypto IKE1 yeah, policy 1, then authentication, have pre-share, then encryption, have 3 hash star, and group 2 lifetime. We need to convert the 8 hours of the Palo Alto firewall lifetime into seconds, and we have to use it over here. So that would be around yeah, it would be 86400 seconds. And yeah, this is for the IKE profile, and yeah, this is for the IKE profile policy 1, and this should be good. Now after that, we need to create peer address, so which I mean the local address to the crypto. So crypto SecAMP identity, how you want to identify yourself for the peer, which is on the address, IP address. Let's say crypto, then again IKE version 1, pull on outside. Good, and we have already applied the IKE crypto map on the interface, and now we have applied the IKE gateway to the outside interface as well. And now let's go ahead and enable it, configure the tunnel group. I want this to be based on the peer IP address, so type would be L2, oh sorry, yeah, IPsec to L, and tunnel group IPsec attributes, IKE version 1, pre-shared key would be password, and yeah, so yeah, this is it. And I think yeah, I have done everything on the firewall, and let's double check with this run configuration by using run command. Okay, so I have outside object group, outside peer network, the VPN network as well. And I did create a policy to allow the traffic. And when it comes to the applying the ACL onto the crypto map, I have created the IPsec profile, and all the IPsec profile with the authentication and all this stuff, and then crypto map. And after that I did create a crypto map profile, IKE profiles, this one, and then identity as well, and I enable them on the outside interface, and tunnel group as well. So this should be the important part, that the tunnel will be where the tunnel forms and create a tunnel establish sends the traffic. I think all looks good. So yeah, let's go and configure the other side. So I am on the now PA firewall, and let's go to the tunnel, create a new tunnel. Virtual router, default, security zone, VPN, IPv4. I don't want any IP address on the tunnel. Management profile. Okay. Maybe, yeah, trust. Yeah, I can access from the yeah. Okay. And you want to change the, okay. Let me change this ping. Yep. And now let's go to IKE gateways. We are going to replicate all the options. I can do that, whatever I can. So CISCO, the name would be CISCO ASA 2, so that we don't get confused. IKE version 1, interface 1, the local IP is this, peer IP address could be 20.20.4.2, pre-shared key, password, okay, and local identification IP address, peer identification IP address. And now when I go to advanced IKE crypto profile, I'm using it on the default, which I wanted. So yeah. Okay, it says local ID constraints from local ID type must be specified, and local ID is invalid. Okay, local ID would be 20.20.1.2, and peer would be 20.20.4.2. okay, and now I'm using the same one, so I'm not going to change anything. Let's go to Ipsec Tunnels. And now I say CISCO ASA 2, tunnel interface 300, and IKE gateway for ASC2, crypto profile default. Okay, so when it comes to proxy ID, I got to add proxy ID if you are having multiple tunnels on a single firewall. So the proxy ID would be CISCO ASA 2. The local IP is 20.20.1.2. The remote IP address of the IP network only when peer requires it. Okay, 20.20.4.2. all right, okay, click OK, and let me double check what's the proxy ID I have created over here. Oh, local and remote. Oh yeah, Yeah, so this is incorrect. IP address of the mask only. Okay, local. So this could be 192.168.1.0/24, and the remote would be 192.168.4.0/24. So now let's commit. All right, so I am committing, and in the meantime it commits. Yeah. uh, yes, yeah. Okay, let me go to monitor, and I want to monitor the session, so I will use system and see the activity logs, what's happening. Okay, I don't see any activity going on. Let me see what's happening on the PA file. ASA. Let me configure logging. Logging. Okay, KE1 was successfully set up. Tunnel, tear down ICMP built output connection. Okay, it does look like the IP. The ISA. MP SA. It says active, which means active, but for some reason it is not establishing this session. Okay, on the PA firewall it says phase 2 negotiation succeeded, response quick mode enabled. Looks good. Okay, I got. Okay, yeah. All right, so if you see, the tunnel is up and it is running. Okay, I do not know why it is not pinging. Let me check the logs. Show access list. So let me try to see the access policy on the PA firewall. Yeah, I have all allow, so that should not be any problem. Maybe I think virtual routing issue. There you go. So I have to create, yeah, a set 2 destination 192.168.4.0/24 surface none. Click OK. OK. Commit. Monitor system. Session browser. All right. Now you can see it is pinging. The reason it did not ping is I did not deploy route from PA firewall to the ASA firewall. And now I can say that I have successfully built IPsec tunnel between the PA firewall and ASA firewall. Yeah, you see the lights are green and everything is going smooth. I hope this didn't take a long time. Provide me suggestions or any videos that you want me to create. It may be firewall or the Python that is related to networking. I'm happy to provide you the videos, and sharing knowledge is always happy to do for me. Thank you. Have a great day.